Tonight's Gooder Entertainment production is brought to you by The Chopping Block, Minotti Woodcrafters, Pinkerton Pit Barbecue, Texas Boiled Doves, JB Waterwell, All Fired Up Barbecue Cook-Off, Texas Original Charcoal, the Briscoe Ranch Cook-Off at the Crossroads, Smoke and Magic, Texas iRoller Events, Laredo Roofing Solutions, Navy SEAL Danny Deeks Memorial Classic, Texas Chrome Heroes Foundation, The Barbecue Store, Mr. Keen Sharpening Service, Cosmos Cube Products, Half-Ass Cookers, Damn Yankee Texas Barbecue, Rectag, Quattro D Drum, We Branded Promotions, Texas Barbecue Bash, and Bull Printing Wraps and Graphics. Thank you for supporting the So Smokin' Gooder Show.
Everybody, this is Aaron the Retro Guy, host of the Morning Roast Radio Show, and you're locked in to the So Smokin' Gooder Show. Give it to them, fellas.
If you're gonna put it in the box, put it in the box.
Ooh. Ah.
Hey, we got any more beer in here? Alright, I'm sorry. I won't talk again. I'm sorry. Alright, go ahead, Robbie.
Hey, what's up? I'm Cosmo, and you're watching the So Smokin' Gooder Show. So grab a drink, park your ass, and don't forget to smash that subscribe button and ring that bell so you don't miss a thing.
What's up, Gooder Gang? I'm Curtis McBlain.
And I'm Andrew Stewart.
And we're the Mullet Shakers from Atkins, Texas.
And you're watching the So Smokin' Gooder Show.
What's up, family? This is the Barbecue Dad, Jody Flanagan, and you're watching the So Smokin' Gooder Show, baby. Lucky you, you old SOB.
Cesar Mejia with Smoking and Toasting Barbecues, and you're watching the So Smokin' Gooder Show.
Are you ready to turn up the heat?
1, let's go!
Because you've just tuned in to the one and only So Smokin' Gooder Show. We're coming to you live from Bullhorn Barbecue headquarters in Cypress, Texas. This is the show where we talk all things barbecue and brews, and you better believe we're here to have a good time. Get ready for the man who knows barbecue like the back of his hand, the guy who can tell you the difference between an IPA and a stout blindfolded, and the life of every party, your barbecue pitmaster and the host with the most, Rob Arocha. Whether you're part of the Gooder Gang or just here for the special guest, barbecue competition updates, or maybe even to rate some boxes, strap in, fire up those smokers, and crack open a cold one, because the So Smokin' Gooder Show starts now.
What is up? Good evening, Gooder Gang. Welcome to another wonderful So Smokin' Gooder Show. I'm excited to be here. My name is Rob Arocha. Thank y'all very much. The Gooder Gang will get to you guys in just a minute, but we have some order of business that I want to get to at the very top of the show. Producer Ty, get in here, my man. Happy 50th birthday. This is his actual birthday, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all on the Gooder Gang, please say happy birthday to the best producer in all of these fake barbecue internet shows. I appreciate you very much, my man. Thank you for being a part of this show. I think you're in year 2 with me now. This is amazing. Maybe
long time listener, 2-year producer. Happy to be here. Wednesday night's been a part of my life now for about 5 years. So I love hanging out with the Gooder Gang, and I love being part of the show, man.
And we love having you, my man. Happy 50th birthday. He called me last week, said, yeah, next week is my actual 50th birthday, and I want to be there. I'm like, okay, are you sure? Are you sure you want to be? This is where you want to be? And he said, yep, this is where I want to be. I hope you got plans, or I hope you did something. You and your wife share a week apart birthday type thing, right?
Yep. Yeah, absolutely. We, I think all the kids are going to get together at Shogun at where my son works this weekend. So beautiful. Have all the family there, all the kids, grandkid. It's going to be freaking awesome. So,
well, happy birthday, 50. How you feeling? You look good. Look good.
Yeah, I feel great. Trying to make 50 better than the 40s were. Got out of the military in the 40s. Now I gotta, kind of do my next career. So, I'm still looking, trying to figure out what I'm gonna be great at.
You're great at this. That's for damn sure. Speaking of 50, I did some old man shit yesterday.
Uh-oh.
I had a colonoscopy.
Oh, nice.
Get screened, everybody. It went, I don't know. I was asleep. I don't know. I think it went well. Now I got my results today. Clean bill of health. I'm good right now. So that was a nice little relief. But yeah, if you guys haven't done it, we're all getting older. I see all you old fools out there cooking alongside of me, 45 and up.
Oh, wow. Appreciate the birthday wishes.
Yeah, they're coming in. I knew they would. Get checked. It was a simple, easy process. The worst part of it is the prep. It's terrible. I did a 2-day prep, didn't get to eat, drink, or nothing. I did drink.
You had to take that. You had to take that liquid.
Ugh.
Get everything out.
Ugh, it was disgusting. But yes, it works. That stuff works. That stuff works very well.
Tastes like victory.
Not quite. It tastes terrible. But y'all get screened. All right. Well, thank you, Ty. Chime in. I say it. More of Ty is always good for the show. So happy birthday, my man, and let's have a great show.
I appreciate it. Good game. Thanks.
Yep. Yes, sir. Speaking of a great show tonight, we've got 3 wonderful, beautiful guests tonight. We're going to have Mr. Bobby Oliver. I get to see Bobby about once, twice a year, at least at Houston Rodeo, and sometimes the American Royal, also other places. But this is going to be his first time as an official guest on the show. I'm excited to have Bobby. Bobby's been killing it in the Rib Cook-Off Association, and we're going to have the founders of the Rib Cook-Off Association, Miss Jody Harris and Mr. Dirk Mullins. They are going to be on here at the bottom of the hour. We're going to visit with Bobby here real quick. We're going to visit with Bobby for about 20 minutes, and then we'll talk all about Rib Cook-Off Association because I am definitely curious about it. I love cooking ribs, so I want to hear more about their organization and what they've got going on. I think they're in the 2nd year, maybe more. I don't know. We'll learn that from Jody and Dirk and Bobby here in just a minute. But you know what I got to do beforehand? Oh, I do have another order of business. Let's see. Case Han, love to see the show notes. One Ty's birthday. Rob's butt check. Yes. Hey, get screened, everybody. It was simple process, easy. Make sure you guys do it. Take care of yourselves. Okay. Where is it? It is right here. Colin McElrath. He is the promoter behind the Texas Barbecue Bash. They have a big cook-off coming up next week. And let me put the information up here. This is benefiting Texas Hill Country Relief, flood relief. It's the Hope for the Hill Country Barbecue Cook-Off. It's going to be next weekend. They have a few spots. I believe they had to cap it at 50 because we're doing it at the Antler Oaks Lodge, 3863 Highway 16 North in Bandera, beautiful Bandera, Texas. It's $250 entry fee. I do have some notes on it that Colin sent to me, so I'm going to read those real quick here. Credit goes to that beautiful flyer we see there. So Sergio Grassi from the Beyond the Smoke podcast. That's a great show, by the way, on Monday nights. Those involved also behind the scenes, Brenda Waters with CBA. It is a CBA sanctioned event. And then Colin McElrath with the Texas Barbecue Bash, Joey Machado, Texas Original Charcoal, Craig Oaks, the High Roller event promoter, Mr. Craig Oaks out of Cuero, and of course the Texas Firewalkers, Blake Pee Wee Henson. All proceeds go to the Texas Firewalkers 501(c) in support of the Hill Country flood victims. This is also an auto to Memphis in May. If you're interested in doing that, the grand champion will have an invite there. You still got to pay your way in, obviously, but that's where we are. And they are working on a payout for the cookers. Again, this is August 1st and 2nd. So if you guys, and I talked to Brenda earlier this afternoon, they were filling up pretty quick. There were 19 available units, and that was probably about 4 o'clock this afternoon. So if you're interested in going and supporting that cook-off, there were 19 spots at about 4 o'clock this afternoon. Make sure you would call and get signed up, because it's going to be something really special. And again, that is next weekend, August 1st and 2nd in Bandera, Texas. All right, let's give some shout outs to the Gooder Gang that is here. Here we go. First in, ZZ Top Fan. Evening all. Rest in peace, Ozzy. Yes, rest in peace to Ozzy Osbourne. Carlos Calzada, sup, Gooder Gang from DC. We got Mr. Keen, sup, gang. And there's Mr. Risa. I saw Mr. Keen in Hempstead last weekend. I hope you're okay. He had a little accident, but I hope you're just fine. And maybe we'll see him in Bandera. Oh, he will be in Bandera. And I believe, Jimmy, stop me if I'm wrong, but I think all of the proceeds that you get in Bandera are also going to go to the charity. So he told me that last week. If that's still a thing, make sure it is. If not, I think I just said it. So you're in. Daddy Dutch Barbecue, you are in. Texas Barbecue Bash in the house. There he is right there. 6th place coming through. They got Nicho Hernando. Good evening, Gooder Gang. The Dude Barbecue. There's Bobby Boom. Had a great weekend in Hempstead. Steve Quint, glad to be back with the Gooder Gang. Looking forward to another great show. Yes, Brisketeers out of Brazoria County. Good evening. Smoking and Toasting. There's the grand champion right there. Shout out to Dustin Stanley, Stephen Pfeiffer. They did a wonderful job last weekend in Hempstead. Beautiful watermelon buckles, which I did not. Oh, sadly, Chicken stopped chickening. Nice little run for me. It's gone. Got to start a new one. James Dodson, let's go. Bobby O. Brian Fox, what's up, brother? Bring back Eddie. Eddie is still a part. Come on, guys. Stephen Cumby. Hi, everybody. What's up, Pit Live? There's Johnny Maggs. Always Forward. Brandon. Sam Demerit. My pits are burning. I see all you guys checking in on YouTube. We are 3 subscribers away from 1,000. Let's see if we can get over 1,000 this evening. Corby Simpkins. What's up? Carl Davis. What is going on? Lone Star Licious. What's up, Samantha Cherry? How are you? Case Han. Hashtag unblock case. Uwe Braun. What is up, gang? Stephen Rozicki. Gang. Stephen Menes. What's up? Who else we got here? I already got Corby. And then we got all these happy birthday ties coming in for the big 5-0. I love it. Dakota Dixon. Well, here we go. Albert Hero. There he is. Happy birthday to his battle bro. Yeah, Lucas, all the way from are you in New Zealand or Australia? Because we just got somebody from New Zealand back today. Let's go. Steven Lozano. Who we missing? Larry Vaughn. Just keep putting them out there, Ty. I'll read them. I saw Dustin, Lorenzo, Matt Casper. Got to see him again this weekend. All righty. I think we are to the edge. There it is. Yeah, we need 3 more, and we'll get there before the end. Okay. He's an Aussie. All right, well, let's bring on, I said in between 8 and 8:15. Look at me, 8:13. I'm right on schedule. We're going to bring in our guest, and then he's going to put on the co-host hat. We'll see what kind of hat he's wearing right now. I don't know what they're called, but we're going to bring him on right now. We're talking about my friend, Mr. Bobby Oliver from Twisted Oliver Barbecue. What's up, Bobby?
I'm doing great. How you been?
I'm great. Welcome.
It's been a little bit.
Show. Yes, it has. Welcome to the show. Where else do I see you? I see you at the Royal. I see you at the Houston. I've seen you
Houston Rodeo, Memphis in May.
Yep.
I try to hit all the big events.
You're in all the big ones.
I'm all over the place. It's been a crazy few years.
Yeah, so let's talk about it, man. Please introduce yourself to the Gooder Gang. I know you're out of Oklahoma. We got a lot of Okies in the house tonight. Please introduce yourself to the Gooder Gang. Tell them where you are, who you're from, or where you're from, who you are. You know what I mean. Let's do it. Go ahead.
So I'm Bobby Oliver. I'm here in Oklahoma City. I started doing SCA originally, and then I started doing barbecue. I love ancillaries. I started being a hired gun for different teams doing ancillaries, and got to travel all over the place. So
wonderful. Yeah, ancillaries. That's you were pretty well known for your ancillary. What's your favorite thing? What's your favorite? If I had to give you one go-to ancillary, What's it going to be at the biggest event? What's your chef's choice going to be? What are you going to bring to the judges?
I won poultry at Memphis in May, just 2 months ago. So that was awesome.
Hell
and
yeah.
Cheesecakes are always hitting. I mean, so, hey, you can hit a cheesecake, well, why not?
How do you do? Are you cooking them on a drum, or how do you cook them when you're at a contest? What are you cooking on?
So different ancillaries are different rules and stuff. So some of the cheesecakes are no bake, and some of them are baked. Like we'll bake the crust, and then we'll no bake the cheesecake, and then set it up. So there's lots of different ways you can stay in the rules and then read them and go from there.
Well, Ty just put up a Cosmos little circle there. I'm not sure if he uses stuff, but he's in Oklahoma City too. So we got to rep all the.
He was my first sponsor, actually.
Oh, wonderful!
Yeah, he was my very first sponsor when I started out.
Hey, what's up? I'm Cosmo, and you're watching the So Smoking Gooder Show. So grab a drink, park your ass, and don't forget to smash that subscribe button and ring that bell so you don't miss a thing.
Love that guy. He's a great dude, and he's been a wonderful sponsor for us for a number of years now. Yeah, so then you ventured into the steak world. That's kind of where you cut your chops in this barbecue thing, I think, right?
Yeah, so I did a couple KCBS Masters, and because I watched Barbecue Pit Masters back in the day, I thought, I can cook barbecue, and I got my butt kicked. So I licked those wounds, and then I took Travis Clark's barbecue class, and he was talking about SCA actually, how much fun it was, and now it was a simple 1-day event. So they started picking up huge in Oklahoma. I don't know, 5-6 years ago, and I started doing those, and we toured all around doing those, and chased points with that, and then they started drying up, and I was like, sponsors said they wanted barbecue, and I was like, let's cook barbecue. So
did it all.
I had some awesome mentors, James Dodson, Justin West, Cody Allenbar, Dirk and Jody. They all took me under their wing and showed me the barbecue world, and it was. They taught me all kinds of stuff, and being an SCA cook, we are very meticulous on our prep and everything. Our turn-ins, we want them just looking beautiful, and I love pretty food, so that's really helped my barbecue a lot. I think just putting out pretty food,
the detail and all of that. Yeah, and SCA, I've done a few of those. It's a different world. From the barbecue, I am intrigued about the 1-day cook-offs, which is why I'm so interested in the Rib Cook-Off Association and getting to learn on that. But teams, they basically show up on Saturday morning, pop a tent, get to work, get a trophy. Hopefully,
and this is the same way with the Rib Cook-Off. So the Rib Cook-Offs are associated the same way. It's a 1-day event. It's a 1-meat event, so it's budget friendly. If you have one cooker, you can show up to there and go, which is honestly, you can throw everything in the back of your truck and all you need is ribs. I mean, so it's not a big deal. Once you're on site, you can do anything you want to your meat. You can take away, but you can't add before. And just like a typical barbecue comp, there's no meat inspections. So that's a lot of fun that way. And there's a lot of new cooks that come out. So it's about 50% pros and 50% new cooks.
Wonderful.
So you've got to meet and mentor a lot of people that way.
Well, we'll get to the nuts and bolts of that, but you're doing very well in that, right? So when they started, was their first event in 23, 24? Do you know? I know that.
24. So I think it was January, February.
Yeah.
But it was in 2024. I was the points champion last year, which was fantastic.
So you're the inaugural, furry first points champion of the Rib Cook-Off Association.
I was.
Very awesome. They can never.
I wasn't planning on doing it.
Yeah.
Number one. Here we go. Walking big stages.
What do you mean you weren't planning on doing it? Did you just figured?
I wasn't planning on chasing points.
Yeah.
I started taking off and doing good, and then I was like, you know what? It's the first year. If I'm going to chase points, it's probably going to be the easiest year to do it because it was just starting out. I was like, all right, let's go. Let's do this. So I was like, let's chase the rest of them.
I love it, man. That's so continue doing that. So you're also leading the points right now, as I understand.
I am the current point champion too right now. So point leader, current. Yeah.
You're the
So
point leader.
it's been pretty exciting.
Does that go through the end of the year? How long do you got to hold them off?
End of November.
End of November. Oh,
So
just like CBA.
it's July. It's just a few more months.
Yeah, you're getting there. You can see the finish line. So we'll talk about how that happens. So do you get to how many events do they take that count towards your points, or is it all? Is it an accumulation?
All of them. All of them.
So this really benefits the guys that are cooking a lot of events, right?
It's a road warrior. Yep. You got to cook good and you got to hit the comps. So
okay. Wonderful. That makes it difficult. You really can't take any weekends off if you want to stay up there. And I understand there's the few teams are on your heels as well, right?
Oh yeah, it's a pretty close race right now. So there's, I think top 3 are all within a couple points.
Okay, so is it just spares? Is it baby backs? Can you turn any type of rib, or is it different contests, different categories type deal? How does this work out?
Each event is separate, so the promoter gets to decide if it's single. Typically, it's spares, but a lot of them are baby backs also if they're doubles. Sometimes promoters just want to do baby backs or spares. It's up to them. So the flyer will tell you what it is, and a lot of Mississippi River, you go that way, they're all baby backs. So they're crazy like that.
And so
they like those crooked ribs. So
when did you figure out ribs? Was there a moment that you were kind of starting this thing, or since you started, did you just immediately rise to the top of the RCOA?
I walked my first event out there, but I cook it like Texas. I started cooking Texas Outlaw and did a couple CBAs. I did just less than Texas Tender, so the judges do pick the ribs up to bite them, and so you don't want them fork tender, you don't want them mushy, but you still want some texture to them. But the judges can bite them anywhere they want. So some of them I've seen pictures of their plates and stuff like that. They'll eat them like heathens. Like who knows where they're biting from? So you just got to cook the whole rib.
I'll let
you always think that.
Go ahead.
You think these judges are going to pick them up and just bite, like a KCBS judge? No, the general public does not do that. They will bite anywhere they can. So,
well, it's also their only meat, right? So they don't have chicken and pork and brisket behind it. So it's ribs and that's it.
They've got some ancillaries also. So they've got they do a chicken wings also. So,
oh, nice. Well, that's right up my alley. Chicken wings and ribs. Let's go.
Chicken wings and ribs. I mean, you can't beat it. It's brought a lot of fun back to cooking because it's easy, it's budget friendly, and you can get in and out. Like it's fun. I have fun doing it.
Well, we'll definitely table the rib talk for just a little while until we get Dirk and Jody on here. But you said you won poultry, so does that make you a world champion? And what's your biggest? How did you do in steak? You're 2-time. All right, let's hear
2-time. That's my number 2.
All right.
So I didn't cook steak this year. I didn't want to do the steak at all.
Yeah.
I cooked with Team Wickers. So Jeff Jones. And he was Jonesy Q, and he switched to the Wickers brand.
Okay.
Well, he owned the Wickers brand, but we cooked with him, and I did all the ancillaries. So we won first place in poultry, which was amazing. Used my rub and used the Wickers dry rub. Did some chicken thighs, and they were awesome. They were awesome.
You treated them kind of like a KCBS chicken thigh entry, and that look, and that you say you like pretty stuff. How did you present it? If you want.
Oh, yeah. Well, we put 6 of them in there, but I mean, it's an ancillary, so you can do what you want. So of course they were stuffed, and wrapped and sauced. So there was a lot of cool stuff going on.
It wasn't just chicken thighs. That's awesome, though, man. Congratulations.
It wasn't just chicken. So I like being creative. Anytime I can be creative, I really enjoy that. That makes me happy. So I like doing really pretty food I like Bill Purvis. Bill Purvis is a goat in pretty food. So I want to make my stuff look pretty like his, but I want to be creative and just want to push all the rules and all the boundaries.
Yeah, Bill does make some pretty ass food. Yeah, he sure does. Yes. So, and did you win another category out there? You said you did all the ancillaries, and you said you're 2. So, what was that second?
So I got I cooked with the Pirates of Barbecue Bay, and I did dessert for them, and we did apple pie cheesecake, and that was a couple years ago at the Jack.
At the Jack. Oh, so you won at the Jack, a dessert category, and then Memphis in May, a chicken category. That's badass, bro.
Poultry. It's been a crazy few years.
Well, I know I get to see. I love seeing you guys at Houston. Yeah, I forget the team name you cook with, but you can tell me. But you see, I know Craig is back there, and Justin. I saw Cody. A little fun group. JDQ is there. It's a fun group. What's it called?
So it's Team Brew Crew. And it's at the Houston Rodeo. So a lot of Royal Oak cooks are there. James Dodson's there too, and we all have our own categories. So each cook has their own category. So, and then we get to help each other because we're all good cooks. So we're always cooking against each other all the time. But it's really nice to make these super teams and help each other and learn from each other too. And then go, hey, this good. You did good on that, or hey, let's do this, and we help each other a lot, so it helps a lot. So it's a lot of fun.
Texas in the house. Which what's that? Whoosh branding company. Nice to see you. Which category were you tasked with this year at Houston?
I did Cook's Choice and Dutch Oven.
Wonderful.
We did. I don't know where I finished at.
You've had finals.
I'm not sure
out there as well, haven't you, Bobby?
Yeah. So we tied. There was a 3-way tie for first in dessert last year, or two years ago, and I got me a bow-legged cowboy hat. So that was awesome.
Those are iconic, bro. Those are iconic. I love the bow-legged ace trophies. Those are amazing. So you said you had that for Dutch Oven. Was that correct?
Yep, for Dutch Oven dessert. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Beautiful. Well, man, you say you hit the big ones in the Royal. Any success out there yet?
Absolutely. I've walked every year I've been out there in potatoes and sausage both. Not any big meats. So I'm still working on those. But I've walked every year. The last 3 years I've been out there. So it's been a blast.
Hell yeah, that's awesome, man.
Walking big stages. That's what I'm saying.
The ancillaries. It still feels the same when you get a walk in a sausage versus you still walking at the Royal or at Houston or at Memphis in May. Did you get what they give you for first place at Memphis in May? What was there?
A great big trophy. I mean, it wasn't the big metal ones, but it was a big tri-tier. I don't know. It was 3-4 foot long, 4 foot long. So
yeah, those. Okay, so that's awesome, brother. So you're killing it out there, my man.
I'm very blessed. It's been incredible. I can't believe the places I've gotten to go. I'll be headed to New Zealand in November, cooking barbecue over there. I would have never guessed food would have taken me all over the United States and international. I mean, insanity.
I asked AJ George this. Who are the top Okie cookers out there? Who's in Oklahoma? Who are the ones to look for?
That are currently competing or of all time?
Just of all time. Who's on the Okie?
Oh, all time. I mean, you've got Donnie Till, you've got Travis Clark, you got David Bosca. Those are I would say those are the top 3.
Yeah, those
of all time.
Those are some pretty well-known names for sure. Travis Clark. Is he officially retired? I think I heard he retired. I don't know if that's true or not.
I think so. I think he's too busy doing everything else.
Yeah.
He sold his trailer, so they put it for sale at least. I don't know if it sold, but
yeah, that's a big one. Then of course
he's got so many cookers. Oh yeah, I mean, you got Cosmo. He walked a few stages.
You're getting there. You're getting there.
That would be cool. If someone said that about me one day, that would wow.
Well, keep it at it, bro, and I will be saying that about you, 100%. Are you ready to get the founders of the Rib Cook? Are you ready to put your what is this hat? What kind of hat is that?
Man, this is my derby.
Derby. That's the word I was looking for.
Yeah, it's got a rattlesnake tail on the back of it. It shakes.
Damn it! And a rattlesnake skin over there. That's beautiful.
And I got hair. A lot of people don't know I have hair. They think I'm bald, and I'm not. I'm not. So that breaking news right there. I do have hair.
Dude, you took that hat off and you just aged in reverse 10 years. You just got 10 more years. you look way younger when you took that hat off. Those are awesome. It doesn't do the same for me, but for you.
Well.
How old are you?
I'm 44.
44. All right. Next year, I'll get a colonoscopy.
Next year.
they're a shitload of fun. Let me tell you. That's awesome. All right. Well, let's get our guests in for the evening. You're going to put your co-host derby hat on, and we're going to be talking all about the Rib Cook-Off Association with the points champion from last year and the current points leader, but more. We get the founders one more time for the Hope for the Hill Country that is benefiting Texas Hill Country Flood Relief. Tayo's on there. And all right, let's bring them on. We got Miss Jody Harris and Mr. Dirk Mullins from the Rib Cook-Off Association. Hello, guys. How are you this evening? Thanks for joining us on the show tonight. Appreciate it.
Hello. Thanks for having us.
I saw those glasses.
Welcome.
Earlier. I told them I love her glasses. This is it. Poor Jody's had some jet lag. She just got back from New Zealand. I hope you're okay. You may have to check out early. I completely understand if you can't make it to the end of the show with the Rate My Box. We got Bobby here, and if Dirk wants to do the same, he's welcome to. But welcome to the show, guys. I'm excited to have you on here. I love hearing about the Rib Cook-Off Association. I want to do one. A lot of those events I feel are. I'm in Houston. I'm in the Houston area, so I feel a lot of them are maybe north of Dallas or in that area. But y'all can maybe dispel that if it's not true or not. But let's talk about the Rib Cook-Off Association. Bobby and I kind of been hitting on it, but I wanted you guys to talk more freely about it because this is y'all's baby, and I'm excited to see it grow. I know that y'all started in 24, but please introduce yourself to the Gooder Gang, as we affectionately call them, and I'm sure everybody's interested in hearing about this tonight.
Great. Well, I'm Jody Harris, Dirk Mullins. We've been cooking on the professional tour for about 13 years. A few years ago, Dirk had an idea about the Rib Cook-Off Association. A little over 2.5 years ago, we talked about it. The night that he told me, hey, I'm ready to do this, I put out a press release, and I think he had to turn his phone off. We had so many messages coming in and phone calls. They thought we'd been hacked. And we had our first contest in February in Arkansas. Bobby was there. We had about 45 cooks.
Wow.
Or something.
Right. That's beautiful.
Even in the rain.
Yeah, even in the rain. I mean, we're just so grateful everybody showed up. We had another one in Texas the following month, and then it just skyrocketed. And I think what everybody really liked is, like Bobby mentioned, they're affordable, they're accessible, and they're fun. I think everybody likes to have fun.
Absolutely. We love to have fun. Dirk, talk about this idea you had. I mean, how'd this come about? What was going on in that brain of yours, brother?
I really don't know. I bought the website. I bought the website probably at least 2 years before we ever did it. And what even made me think of it, I have no idea. Every once in a while I get on GoDaddy and I'll just look through websites and something will come to my head and I'll buy one. I buy them all the time. And I bought that one. And then, like I said, I was still working in the oil field at the time and had no intention of doing anything. And Jody and I were cooking. Jody and I've probably done 250 contests. We've done 180 KCBS. We were doing 30 and 40 contests a year.
Oh wow!
At one time. Yeah, we were getting after it, and then that's the only bad thing about the rib cook-offs. We started this, and I seldom get to cook anymore. So.
So y'all were chasing points back in y'all were comp cooks.
Yeah, we ran up and down the road, I'll tell you, and worked. Both of us worked full time too. So you know how comp cooking is, like having a second job. But I don't know. We were going to an SCA contest. I had my golden ticket already, and because we've cooked a lot of SCA too. We've probably cooked close to 100 SCA over the years, but we were going to Stretch's place in Kansas City, and Jody didn't have hers, and it was December. I don't know. It was weird. We went to the Kansas City barbecue store, messed around a little bit, came back to the room, ordered room service, and was sitting there, and I just turned and looked at her, and I said, let's start the rib cook-off deal. And she said, are you serious? And I said, yeah. She wrote up a press release. I had 238 messages on my phone. People thought I was hacked. They were, hey, I want to be a sponsor. This is real. It was anything you could imagine. I didn't turn my phone off, but I turned the volume off of it. And then when we went to the contest the next day, there were so many people coming up to us like, is this real? How are you going to do it? We had no clue. I had zero clue what we were going to do. We announced it with no plan at all. So,
yeah, they wanted your whole outline and timeline and everything.
We didn't even know what we were doing. I mean, it was, but it went crazy. Yeah, I don't. Go ahead.
So within 2 weeks, I had a business plan written up. I had already decided how we were going to implement it. I had a website. We had great guys like Bobby Oliver, Justin West, some other guys that jumped right in, Ty Higgins. I mean, the list goes on and said, hey, we want to be a part of this. Ryan Hamilton, I think, was even one of the first ones to sign up. And we knew that we wanted to offer an opportunity so that it would be inclusive where everybody could come and compete. We also knew that we did not want certified judges. We wanted judges off the street that like good barbecue.
Mm-hmm.
We also knew that we did not want greens in the box. You know, we don't want to judge a salad. We want to judge the meat.
I like
it. So we put all of this together and put it out there. You know, we've learned a lot. We've grown a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And as soon as we got everything fine-tuned, that's when we started exploding. I think last year we finished with about 40 contests. We launched in Europe last year.
Wow.
They had about 5 or 6 contests last year. I went over and launched them in September of last year. This year they have 12 on the books.
Beautiful.
And then I just flew back from New Zealand, and they're going to have 5 or 6 this year. Their first contest, they had 53 contestants.
Wow.
And that was the 3rd largest contest in the world so far. I even cooked barbecue. They needed, they wanted U.S. barbecue teams, and you know, Dirk has showed me a lot over the years. Been very blessed for him to teach me, and I cooked barbecue and had a great time. I might have even went into retirement after that, but that's okay.
I was going to ask you, how'd you do? How'd you do?
One and done, she said. One and done.
You know, everything I turned in, I liked. The flavor was there for us. I don't even remember, what was I, 21, 22, 23, somewhere in there.
You were 18th in brisket, 18th in chicken.
Yeah.
Your other 2 were.
Yeah, I don't know what the other ones
pretty solid.
were, but
that's great.
Okay.
Top half.
Yeah.
For sure.
What was the stress level during the turn-ins?
There was no stress.
I wasn't there, Bobby.
Dirk wasn't there. I had no stress.
You've been in our trailer at the barbecue contest.
He's the stressor. He's the stressor.
It's a little hairy in there.
But I had 2 fabulous ladies that joined me on the trip. They're experienced barbecue ladies, Karen Williams and Terry McKinnon. They stepped right in. Very blessed that they went with me on the adventure. And, you know, we just had a good time. We really did.
Bobby, jump in if you have any questions, man. But what can someone that's never cooked one, me, what can I expect when I sign up? And, you know, how can we find out about events? I'm sure y'all have a website. but how would one go about just defining event A, and then B, what do we expect when we roll up in a parking lot at one of these events, please?
Well, you will go to the Rib Cook-Off Association. We have an events tab. Go there, and there's a calendar of all of our events. You talked about Texas. You weren't sure if we had any down by you. We're going to have one in Alvord, Texas. I hope I'm saying that right. It's the Watermelon Festival on September the 13th. We have one in Port O'Connor, which isn't too far from you.
Yeah, it's further down.
Yes, Give Domestic Violence the Boot contest. I believe that's a double this year. We're going to have Justin's West Boo Bash in Decatur, Texas on October 31st. And he's really doing a cool thing. You can only cook one rack of ribs.
One rack challenge.
Yes, and I believe it's 40 teams is all he's going to be able to have. So it's really going to be a good time. We have one November 1st, Rib and Wing Showdown. Be Extreme is sponsoring that one. They're in Palmer, Texas. November 8th, Blake Hairston at Cameron, Texas. So we have a few coming up there in Texas.
Wonderful. That's great.
You'll sign up for these contests. You'll put your drum or whatever you cook in the back of your truck, come down there. Usually load ins anywhere between 7:30. Once you're on site, you can start preparing your meat. There's no meat inspection. We usually have a cooks meeting about 9 o'clock. We'll have a judges meeting about an hour before. And we explain to the cooks how we're judging. Thank you so much for putting that website up there. We judge the meat on appearance, taste, and tenderness. On appearance, they take the meat outside of the box and put it on their plate. Then they tell us what they think about their appearance. On taste, it's what that individual judge thinks about the taste. And on tenderness, we tell the judge that if that bone falls off of the rib, to pick up that rib and eat it with their hands, and then tell us what they think about tenderness. We also tell them, do not ding these cooks if that bone falls out. If there's ever a question, we're always going to err on the side of the cooks. And the reason why is because Dirk and I are cooks.
Yeah.
So we want the cooks to know that we have their best interest when those entries are being judged. It's a double blind. We don't know whose box is being judged. And typically I'm inputting, and I don't know whose score I'm inputting. I only have a number that I'm putting into the system.
Appearance, you said, do they pull it out, put it on their plate, and then judge the appearance? So it's not
she said appearance, but she meant everything. The judges take a rib out of the box and judge it on their plate. Appearance, taste, and tenderness. They eat with their hands. There's no silverware. They just pick it up and eat it. So they judge a single bone on their plate, and then they eat the rib.
So question for Bobby. Appearance, are you concerned about how they actually line up together? Or you're trying to, when you box them, because if they're going to pull
absolutely.
them out,
the judges still see the whole box. I mean, so they just because they're non-certified judges. So anytime they see the food, I want it to look good. I want a big box with a lot of ribs in there, and they're going to still judge it right there in front of them, but they still see the whole box. So that box is going to look sharp. I promise.
Okay. Wonderful. And that's going to be their first view of it, right? So, that's their first impression.
Oh,
is when they see it out of the box. So, okay. That is curious to me, though. I do like the fact that they get us into, and they can really eyeball this thing and look for the bass boat. And we like to say on the show, where, some seasoning and some glistening or whatever it may be that makes a rib appealing to them. They actually get to study it and right there. And how long do they get on average?
A normal turn in probably would be for ribs. Say if you move in at 7, and of course a lot of comps you can move in the day before too. But say you move in at 7, the first turn in generally might be 2 to 2:30. We have a 30-minute window, and if it's a double, it'll be 3 to 3:30. We'll do wards within 30 minutes, and we're out of there in about 30 to 45 minutes after that. So,
Love it. So,
yeah, it's a very quick process. The whole day is. But for the cooks, and Bobby can attest to this, you get some lawn chair beer drinking time. The first few you do, you'll be freaking out if you've cooked a lot of barbecue, because you'll be thinking you should be doing something.
yeah,
You know,
just got ribs and weights.
Yeah, and a lot of them
It's
will
really
have
laid back.
answers. So,
Ty, if you have any good questions, you can go ahead and drop them, and we'll ask the panel tonight. I did see a age question. What's the youngest a head cook can be in the Rib Cook-Off Association?
So 14 is our age limit. Now, if they can cook ribs without the help of their parents, they can be younger. We just ask that the parent be there. I can tell you next year that might look a little bit different, but for this year and last year, that's exactly what we did. 14 is the limit.
we just want we want you to cook the rib. If a kid's 13 and the parent's there, that's fine. We'll let them cook, but they've got to be able to cook.
Yeah.
It's not, also, they can cook on any fire source too. We do not limit the fire source. You can cook on electric, anything you want to cook on. You can cook in a crock pot if you want to. We don't care.
That was one of my questions. We'll come back to that one, but we have questions. I saw Mark Troskler. What are the payouts like? Does it vary, or is it standardized, or how?
Ask Bobby. He's won 5 of them this year.
What are the payouts like, Bobby?
Typically, they're about $1,000 for first, anywhere from $500 to $800 for second, and then it goes down top 10. So typically, 10th place is still $100. Sometimes they're $50, but they're usually geared more towards the cooks. So,
what's up, Roy?
And Rob, we do have some contests that have a percentage payout. James Dodson puts on a great one there in Ryan, Oklahoma. He pays out almost everything back. Justin West has also done that, and it's very effective. And there's some cooks that walk away with quite a bit of money.
Beautiful.
We do. That is a promoter's call. So
that's right.
We don't set the payouts, but we suggest, but not,
Jacob Kennedy has a question.
Y'all hosted.
Go ahead.
Y'all hosted an amazing event last year in Shawnee. You tell us a little bit about it?
Sure.
Beautiful.
Are you talking about our world championship? Yes. So we had our world championship in January. We gave out over $40,000 in cash and trophies.
Wow.
Belt buckles. I think Bobby has one of those as well.
I do.
Bobby was our points champion in ribs, and then Ryan Hamilton was our world champion and actually received a belt buckle as well. We fed them well. We did a double rib contest. We did a wing contest. We had a free entry for all the kids to cook, and then we paid out, or we paid the kids. We also had pork steak. Bobby, I think we had a good time, didn't you?
Oh, the kids had a blast. They did the kids s'mores, and the weather was great. It was at the casino, which was just a fantastic facility to host an event. There was power if you needed it, a lot of concrete. It was really ran extremely well.
RCOA is one of the best associations for a first-time cook. Great way to learn, get support from the pros. Very encouraging. Wonderful. Louis said that Bobby made some of the best wings he's ever had. Louis Gonzalez from DD Barbecue at the Memphis in May last year. Jacob had a question. Ty, if you can put that one up there, we'll ask that one. It says, once a box is turned in, when is it judged? Instantly? Or at the end of turn-in window?
No, instantly.
Beautiful.
Yeah. As soon as they come in and there's an open spot at the table, they go to a table. We and I can explain that too. We do 5 judges to a table. A cook turns in a minimum of 6 ribs. Any way they want to put them in the box, it doesn't matter. There's just a full sheet in the box. I typically don't like a table to judge any more than 8 to at the top 10 entries. So we try to keep it around 8 if we can. So.
And I'm sorry, I know you said the window. What's the turn-in window?
It's a 30-minute turn-in window.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. But as soon as the boxes come in and there's an open spot at the table, they go to the table immediately.
Bobby, are you an early turn in guy or a late turn in guy, or does it matter to you?
I like turning in late. I'm a late guy. So
I think
I'd rather. I know a lot of guys turn in early, but I like turning in late. So
I generally am running to turn in, so I'm sure I'd be a late guy as well. There I see.
Rob,
Yes,
I
ma'am.
would also like to mention the winners of the rib contest.
Yes,
if we have a minimum of 30 teams competing, and if that winner is a member, they get an automatic or guaranteed entry into Memphis in May this year. So that is something that we have worked with Kevin Groff there at Memphis in May, and we're able to offer it. And then also at any contest, the winner of the ribs gets a automatic entry into the World Championship. Invite, I should say, not an entry, an invite. I still have jet lag. I don't know why, right? And then all of the other members that cook in that contest, their name goes into a draw for the end of the year, and then we draw out a certain number and invite them to Worlds as well.
So the Worlds definitely is an invite, right? You can't, there's some that have, so definitely an invitational event. So how many teams did y'all have there last year? You said
120.
Wow. That's amazing.
It was a huge complex.
Yeah. This year we could be
up
to
plenty of room.
350.
Yeah, there's 250 full hookup RV sites, so we got room for lots more. So
wonderful. James Dodson, I think I know the first winner of the Memphis in May qualifier. Probably James. Was that James? Is he?
James.
Mm-hmm.
And they're going too. So.
Love it. I love it. I do love what the Memphis in May. They're really reaching out to other organizations and trying to make these larger events their invites. I love that. That's great.
And Rob, I would just like to shout out James and Erica. At
Absolutely.
2 contests now, they have paid for the entries for the Kids Cook. And even at their contest, they had free entry for the Kids Cook, and they still paid out funds. So they're doing some great things within the barbecue world, and they need a shout out.
Absolutely. They're great barbecue ambassadors.
They are.
We've had them on the show. Love those guys. They're great. Okay, so there's a question who's going to be in Port O'Connor in September? Maybe me. Oh, she'll be there.
I'll be there.
Not me.
Not
Come
you.
see me.
I'll be in Memphis.
All right. All right, and then and there's another. So I did see some rumblings. Y'all got another big kind of collaboration with the Shed coming up. You want to talk about that one?
Oh yeah.
It's going to be a fun one.
It's August the 8th. It's a Saturday. We're going to have, it's capped at 100 people, and we are over half full. Some excellent prizes. Hasty Bake, Roughneck
for the
and
GC.
that's going to go out to the GC. They've raised their prizes for first place ribs, $1,500. The trophies are amazing. We have some videos out on our Facebook group.
Cigar box electric guitars are the trophies.
It's amazing.
They are cool looking. Jack Daniels is going to be there doing samples. I think Prairie Fresh has got something in the works. It's, you know how the Shed is.
I
need one of those.
I've attended a Shed event, and they go all out. It's a lot of fun.
They go all out. There's no doubt.
It is a lot of fun. I did
great.
I did their very first steak at the Shed contest. It's second turkey out there.
Brooke and Brad are amazing hosts.
Awesome.
They are. They are truly amazing.
Yep.
We're so excited.
It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, that is gonna be a lot of fun out there, and it's gonna be on their property, and they've got the stage out there, and that's something to check out. That's for darn sure. Okay, anything else that we want to mention? What you see, y'all are expanding. You said Europe, New Zealand, Texas.
Yes.
It's its own country.
Texas, of course. We also have a couple of other countries that I spoke with this past week that are very interested in bringing RCOA there. I won't spell. I won't tell that information right now, but hopefully that'll be coming very soon. We have over 2,500 members, growing every day. We have raised, along with our partners that we have done contests with, about $150,000 in 19 months. So we're very proud of that. And on that note, Rob, you've talked about the Hope for Hill Country Barbecue.
Yes, ma'am.
Dirk and I are going to donate $250 there so someone can go cook on us.
Thank you very much. We'll definitely get with the promoter, Colin, who did your event recently, Colin McElrath from Texas Barbecue Bash. He's in Oklahoma. He's an Okie as well. So I'll get, if y'all can get together, that's amazing. Thank you guys.
Yeah, so we'll Venmo him the money and he can offer a free entry for somebody to come cook. That is definitely near and dear to our hearts.
Yeah,
we love giving back. You know, I don't know. I think this is what makes our association click. We all get it. We want to give back and we want to have a great time.
Well, I have never met y'all personally, but everybody that I spoke to about this show that I wanted to talk about, they just think highly of both of you guys, and they say y'all are the sweetest, and y'all are a great team with this. How are y'all keeping up with the growth? And do y'all need like more event reps? I don't know what you call them, head judges. And how can somebody be a part of that? Because Mark Trosclair said that's all we need. Some in the Houston area. That would be maybe somebody watching. Maybe you want to get involved that lives in this area to bring some of these down here.
The idea when we set this up was to basically let people rep their own contests. Not there's a lot of reps that'll cook, but Jody can Zoom train. It's really pretty simple. It's nice if they can shadow one time, but sometimes that doesn't work out. But eventually we will have, people can basically rep their own contests or have a buddy rep it. Or there's a few people that'll switch off. I'll rep yours, you rep mine. They're not paying a rep fee. So
that's great.
That's kind of the idea of the rep part of it, because it's really a pretty simple deal. It's just a little data entry, and Jody came up with our scoring system and our program, and it's really great, and it's simple. It's simple enough I can do it. Anybody can do it, trust me.
Have y'all done any joint events with other sanctioning bodies like that?
We have. Okay. Well, we've been at the same event. I'll put it that way. Right now, nobody seems to want to team up very much. So.
But Craig Carter is doing
the party starter.
I think it's in September.
October.
It's in October.
Yeah, it's going to be cool.
First weekend.
3 different sanctioning bodies are going to be there. I believe it's KCS, SCA, and us. And so we're all working together under the promoters.
It's going to be a huge event.
In the contest in New Zealand, it was the NZBA, SCA, and RCOA. And I participated in the barbecue and the steak, and then of course I didn't compete in the RCOA, but we love to partner if we can. We love to give back when we can, and of course the number one rule. Let's see how many of your fans know the number one rule. Put it in the comments.
I know Bobby does.
Have fun.
Have fun.
Have fun.
Gotta have fun.
I shouldn't have said it.
Gotta have fun.
I should not have said it, but you've said it like 3 times, and I love that. I love the fact you guys are cooks at heart, and y'all brought
I just
that.
don't get to cook, and that's the part I hate. But I actually get to cook next
week. They took what they liked. Yeah, they took what they liked about a lot of different organizations and put it all in theirs, and that's what I like about it.
Yeah.
Back to y'all's cooking days. What's one of your most memorable moments being on the comp scene?
We've been on stage at the Royal numerous times.
Love it.
We've never won a category there. We've probably had 6, 7 brisket calls. I think chicken's the one thing we hadn't had a call there. We've cooked the Jack. Memphis in May last year we cooked, or this year I guess we cooked with Getting Basted, Brad Leininger.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, so that was fun. We'll do that next.
I will tell y'all, and I'm partial. I know this. Dirk makes the most amazing brisket, and so I love it. So this weekend when I was in New Zealand, I think I've got it copied down. So I'm sure there's some things he left out and didn't ever want to tell me. But I think it's really getting to spend that time in the trailer. We have passed the point where we're just so competitive. We also want to have fun. He says
like-
no, but we do have a good time when we
I'm
cook.
still very competitive.
But I'm glad
Jody?
we launched the rib cook-off.
Jody, if you give Dirk some aluminum cans, he'll not tell you the rest of his secrets.
I'm gonna do that.
Hey, she had all the info.
Yeah, it was so
She
good.
didn't execute it, but she had it. But this next weekend we have a contest in Washington State on a Friday night, and then Justin West and I are going to team up and cook the Outlaw Saturday, so I'll get to cook. So I'm excited.
There you go.
I'm more excited about that than anything. I haven't got to cook so long.
Hey, and I have a little special thing. I
Yes,
am
ma'am.
holding a $1. I don't know if y'all can see it here. A $1 coin from New Zealand. Okay? If somebody finds me at a contest and tells me that they know what I was holding on your show, they're going to get a gift. Okay?
All right. You got to go find Jody to get that gift
right.
and
Good
let her know what
luck.
she was holding up.
And tell me it was a $1 New Zealand $1 coin.
I love it. I love it. I remember y'all did say about the spare ribs versus the baby back ribs. Are there any to where the promoter will say you can turn in whatever you want, or are they always specifically one style of rib?
We don't let them mix them, so the judges aren't judging baby backs and spares against each other. But the promoter can pick whatever they want. That's usually if they have a double, they want to do a spare and a baby back.
Yeah.
And I can tell you right now, when we started doing baby backs in this area, the guys in this area went crazy. They hated it. Some of them still hate it. Don't know how to cook them. But like Bobby said, we go to the Mississippi area over there, and they're the same way with spares. They hate them.
Yeah.
They don't like cooking them. They don't ever cook them. So it's a challenge. So it makes it fun. But that's a promoter's choice. We let them pick.
I believe Justin, I believe West went to Memphis and threw at him spares at one time. I believe that was
he did. Yeah. They were with Best Damn Sauce or something like that. I think that was the team. But yeah, they did I think second place with spares.
Yeah, that's and I know another team also recently went up there and did that, and they did okay as well. Lance Riggs, are you going to be in at El Reno, Jody? No, she will not.
Wisconsin.
And I'll be in Kansas.
So this thing's got y'all traveling, huh?
Oh, every weekend. Flying and driving.
Have you entered a contest, Dirk?
This year?
Any of them?
This year?
I'm talking about the Rib Cook-Off Association contest.
Oh, no, she won't let me.
No,
She won't let
he can't. No.
No, I won't.
I thought you were going to cook Hollywood. So
I wish somebody else would have came up with this idea so I could be cooking them. But no, I won't do that. But I wouldn't have time. It's crazy.
Well, I can tell you from afar, looking at these events and seeing them, I can definitely see the fun and the appeal of these contests, these one-day contests. And now, after talking to you and learning more about them, I'm definitely going to be looking at that calendar and see when I can get to one of these, because they do seem like a lot of fun. I personally love cooking ribs. It's one of my stronger categories, so it'd be fun to go out there and throw at it and see what happens, because ribs are fun, quick, easy. I like what you said, drum. That was my question. Drums, I'm sure they're pretty prevalent in the Rib Cook-Off Association.
Very, yeah.
Probably pellet smokers, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, still see some pellet smokers, some jambos.
Pellets,
still
Hasty
see some
Bakes.
Jambos.
Yeah.
Hasty
Jambos.
Bakes, really, yeah. Hey, Rob.
Oklahoma Joe's. I mean, you got them all.
Rob, we got a contest in Olathe, Kansas in October, and they're doing beef ribs. And the promoter's providing 2 racks of beef ribs to the cooks.
Very nice.
Yeah,
Very nice.
So that's going to be a fun one. So
beef
And Rob,
ribs.
like I mentioned earlier, we might have some surprises coming up towards the end of the year for sure for next year. So I would just tell all your guests to be watching out, to be listening. Also, I want to throw out a teaser. Justin West is going to have a contest next year that I think is really going to excite a lot of people. So be looking for that.
Wonderful. We'll definitely have to get Justin on. Justin Payne asked, do I have a week category? Yes, I have brisket as my week category right now, but I'm working on it. 2 in a row, a second and a fifth, the last 2 contests. So
hey, I'll trade you chicken for brisket.
My chicken, now that sucker is on fire. We need to have a chicken cook-off association.
You're killing it when there's a bounty out on you.
Yes, that was fun. That was a lot of fun.
Hey, Rob,
I saw that.
I hope some people got paid because I was. Go ahead,
I'm sorry. We're even counting points for wings this year.
Yeah.
So
chicken wings. Yeah, I love that.
Yeah, we're gonna have a points champion, and then I also see James is asking about the promoter. We do everything. The promoter sets up the contest, provides the space. And then we come in with either Dirk and I or other reps, and we do everything for them.
We bring all the stuff for the judges, the boxes, the everything. We run your contest for you, just entirely.
Wonderful.
So thanks.
Wonderful. Uwe Braun has a question for Bobby. Bobby, what are you cooking on for these events?
I'm a Hasty Bake guy, so I've got Hasty Bake Roughnecks with Royal Oak charcoal.
Love it. Love it. Well, guys, did I fail? Did we get everything that y'all wanted to talk about this? Because like I said, I am very interested. You will see me at a cook-off, hopefully very soon. I do want to jump in here and try them out. They seem like a lot of fun. These one-day events are amazing. That would be kind of interesting. You're right. I don't know if we're not doing all the other 3 and we just focus on ribs and probably wondering what the hell am I doing? But what else we got to do?
Normally, a promoter will have an ancillary such as wings, or this weekend, the one I'm doing in Kansas, they've got lamb and wings and
kids and something.
Kids queue and then a double rib. But something we will say real quick. We haven't talked about it. We do have a membership deal.
Yes, go ahead.
And it's $40 a year to be a member, but you do not have to be a member to cook our organization. You have to be a member to qualify for Worlds or get your points tracked. But I just wanted to throw that out so people wouldn't get confused and feel like you have to join to cook. And it's a year-to-date membership. If you join today, you're a member a year from today still. So it's like I said, there's a lot of benefits to join, but if you don't want to, power to you. So
Ty normally has some good insights when he listens to this. Oh, he's putting your membership up there, $40 annual membership. Ty, get in here. You have any questions or any insights from what you've been listening to right now? From
yeah, it seems like whenever you can win the hearts and minds of your audience, I mean, it that's what makes barbecue great. Like I had never heard about this until today, so hearing about it and then hearing all the fun behind it. I mean, there's a bevy of information and a lot of opportunities for cooks to go out there and test their skills in a different way. I love it. And I love Dirk and Jody's energy. And I appreciate y'all coming on the show and being informative and telling the Gooder Gang about what's going on.
Thanks for having us. We appreciate it.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you, Ty.
Yeah, for sure.
And, appreciate you, my man. Bobby, anything else before we get on with the second part of this show? And Dirk, y'all are welcome to check out after this. But I appreciated having you guys on. This is great. I know Jody just got back from New Zealand and she has jet lag. I know I've traveled long distances and I know it's a real thing. But go ahead, Bobby.
So for every top 10 finish, you get a entry into the draw to go to the Worlds. Is that how that works?
Every cook that cooks a contest that is a member will get an entry into Worlds.
No matter where you finish.
Great question.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
So every cook that cooks a contest, no matter where you finish, gets an entry into the Worlds.
Oh, look.
I love it. Erica and I will sponsor Ty to cook. Rob, we'll coach you, Ty.
Appreciate
You have coaches already.
I love that. I love that, guys. That's awesome.
Thank you very much.
We'll have to do that.
You know, Bobby won an award at Worlds last year, and I'll let Jody tell you what that was real quick before we take up all your time. But
no, you're good. You're good. Go ahead. This is why we do it.
Okay. I better not get choked up, Bobby. You might have to look away. You know, we gave out some special awards last year, and we're going to have some for this year. But last year, we had a legend that was cooking, and he received an award. And we also had Bobby Oliver. Every time I looked up at a contest, Bobby Oliver left his pit, even though he was running for points, and he was helping somebody. We had a young kid from Texas show up. He'd help him. There'd be new cooks asking Bobby questions, and Bobby was always over there. So the heart of the fire, I believe, is what we called it. And he definitely was the heart last year. Awesome. And we sure do appreciate everything that he has done for RCOA and continues to do.
He's a good one. Good job, Bobby.
Yes.
I've had a lot of good cooks mentor me, and I just want to pass that along. And that's how you grow this whole sport, this whole world we're in, is by teaching the new cooks or anybody that needs help, So
and Rob,
that's what it's about.
Something we say at RCOA all the time. Dirk and I started this organization, but it's not our organization. We're cooks for cooks. And so our whole organization is all of us. It's not just Dirk and I. And so I believe all the cooks know that they have a voice. You know, if we see a change, one of the things this year was moving worlds. I put it out for a vote. What works for everybody? We know we can't make everybody happy, but we're going to try, and we're going to listen to everybody. Then take that under advisement, and then get with the Fire Lake arena and see what they have available, and then we come up with it. So it's more than just us. It's everybody who participates.
Wonderful. Well, I can see why everybody talks very highly of you guys. Y'all are amazing. This is what I wanted to hear. I wanted the Gooder Gang to hear about this. You guys are great. Y'all have a really special thing going. I'm excited for you guys, and I hope to see this thing, go beyond y'all's wildest dreams, because it's amazing. It's a lot of fun. It sounds like a lot of fun. I'm excited to do them. And you've got some great ambassadors that seem like they're cooking, and they're all talking about it. So it's good.
Yay! We love you guys.
It's been a lot of fun watching it grow.
Wonderful. Well, thank you guys so much. Won't take any more time of y'all as well. Y'all were amazing. Bobby will be here to answer any questions from the Gooder Gang. He knows pretty much. Sounds like he knows everything about it. So thank you guys for coming on, and we'll check in anytime y'all want me to share something big with you guys. Just hit me up on Messenger, Dirk or Jody, and we will.
You got it.
Sounds
we'll
great.
make sure we'll announce it for you guys.
Thank you.
Thanks. Appreciate it. See you,
Absolutely.
Bobby.
Good night.
See you, brother.
There they were, the founders of the Rib Cook-Off Association. Great people, man.
Salt of the earth. Just good people.
Wonderful.
So.
Well, maybe the theme of the night is ribs. If you guys have not sent in your boxes, send them to Ty, and we'll spend some time with Bobby O. What is this possum thing? I've seen it about 4 or 5 times come up here.
So
they call you
Craig,
the
so
possum?
Craig Verhaga. Yeah. They do. The barbecue ninja named me Possum because I smile all the time. So he used to call me Wild Man, and then I started smiling, and he was like, "Hey, you're the possum now. You smile all the time. So smile like a possum."
Look at this news. Thank you, Samantha. Congratulations, Arnie Segovia. Minutes ago, his cookbook was just ranked one of a New York Times best sellers. Wow. There you go.
Way to go.
Way to go, Arnie. Everybody's Theo. That man is killing it on social media.
Heck yeah.
He's a Texas legend. He's definitely a Texas legend. Okay, Bobby, you can go kick the tires real quick. I am going to go real quick over the wrap-up recap and the upcoming events, and then we'll come right back with you. We're going to talk about your Mount Rushmore
Sounds
and your
good.
barbecue homies. We'll rate some boxes, and then we'll get out of here, my man. It's already 9:15. So thanks, Bobby, for coming on and being who you are and being our co-host for the evening. It's amazing. But Ty, play some music, and I will get this up here, and we will do some upcoming event segments. Maybe we'll have to start adding the good if they are near. It's in South Oklahoma. All right, Champions Barbecue Alliance this weekend. We got two events: the Great Texas Mosquito Festival in Clute, Texas, and we got the Chick Farm Barbecue Classic in Litchfield, New Hampshire. And that is the state outline of New Hampshire. I didn't know that. Probably couldn't pick it out on a map. I would guess it. I know it's on the East Coast somewhere, but the Chick Farm Barbecue Classic in Litchfield, New Hampshire. And then, of course, next weekend, we got the Hope for the Hill Country in Bandera, Texas. Please sign up. I know we're getting probably down to 10 open spots. You know, everything I talked about at the beginning of the show, it's money's going to the Texas 501c to the Texas Firewalkers for flood relief. So if you haven't signed up and you're interested in that in Bandera, Texas, please do so next weekend, August 1st and 2nd. I will be there. I will definitely be there. All right, let me pull that down and go. Did I kill the upcoming event segment? No, it's right there. There we go. And IBCA, we've got the 3rd annual Smokin' Summer Barbecue Cook-Off in Baytown, Texas. That is a state championship. And then we have the Hill Country Rally for Kids in Driftwood, Texas. That is all going on this weekend. There was nothing in Lone Star, nothing in Outlaw this weekend. Over in the KCBS, there are plenty in KCBS. They're all over the world. KCBS.us is where you can find all of them. This is Weird High Rob. Okay. Smoke on the Rail double in New Freedom, Pennsylvania. That is a doubleheader. Dodge City Days Smoking Saddles double. And where our good friend Mr. Shane LeClaire and Miss Fireball Lacey, Damn Yankee Texas Barbecue, they're in Honolulu, Hawaii for the Curly Q Classic. And that is a state championship. And that is also a state championship and an auto to the jack. All right, let's do the wrap-up recap. That's what we do here. The wrap-up recap in the Champions Barbecue Alliance this weekend. Cue it up, my man Ty, the grand champion. We saw him earlier in the show. Oh, it's Brendan from Heavy's Barbecue. What's up, girl? She did great at the Kids Q. Great job. The grand champion was Cesar Mejia from Smoking and Toasting.
This is Cesar Mejia with Smoking and Toasting Barbecue, and you're watching the So Smoking Gooder Show.
Congratulations, Cesar. Yes, Brendan, I did do a cool little, I'm working on a cool video. I interviewed all the kids in the Kids Queue at the Watermelon Festival, every single one. I think they had 36 of them. So I'm putting that together. That'll come out. I'm going to work on that, finish it up this weekend. So starting next week, you'll be able to see that video. And the RGC was Michelle and Adam Martinez from AMP Cookers. Congratulations, Michelle and Adam. The Lodge 47 Seton Star Hall Cook-Off in Temple, Texas. The grand champion, Mr. Ira Green, Flying G Barbecue. I know we don't have it. And the RGCs in the comments, I believe, Bud Brown and Bubba Hargrave with Running Buddies. They were the RGC this weekend in Temple, Texas. Congratulations. There he is right there. Bobby O is one of the best cooks. What did that say? Best people, best cooks. And Lone Star, nothing that was in IBCA last weekend, but in Lone Star, we had the night in Old Fredericksburg. Adam Luna, Black Label Smokers, and then our good buddy, Mr. Aaron Leslie from Texas Oil Dust.
Well, hello there. How you doing? I'm Aaron Leslie with Texas Oil Dust, and today you're watching the So Smoking Gooder Show.
There it was, and in the KCBS, Smoking on the Osage, Grand Champion Bill Hine, Triple H, RGC Pits and Grills on day 1. Day 2, Aaron Stauffer from Man Meat Barbecue. He's been on the show, and so has Bill Hine, RGC, Triple H Barbecue. And at the Blaze 47 Cook-Off in Utah, Grand Champion was Smoking Volts. The RGC was Mr. Fred Robles from Rio Valley Meats. And third overall was Bill Purvis from Chicken Fried Barbecue. All right, that's going to wrap up the wrap-up recap and the upcoming event segment. Thank you very much, and congratulations to all the winners. We're going to get Bobby O back in here, and we're going to continue on with the show. What's up, Bobby?
I want to see these boxes. I want to see some good boxes.
We are going to
maybe some ugly ones.
We're going to see some boxes. Ty, we got any boxes in tonight?
Oh yeah, we got at least 8, but we got to do the Mount Rushmore and BBQ Homie first.
Oh yeah, of course.
All right.
So Ty's going to play some music, some mood music, Bobby, and this is going to be interesting to me to see who's on Bobby Oliver's Twisted Oliver Barbecue's Mount Rushmore. These are 4 people you put on the mountain. They have inspired you, helped you out, whatever it may be on your barbecue journey. People that are you find worthy to be on your Mount Rushmore. And then you got one in the gift shop that almost made it up on the mountain, but they get a cool little bobblehead in the gift shop. All right, who are these 4 people on your mountain, and who's in the gift shop, my man?
Oh, James Dodson's right there. He's helped me a lot and just showed me Texas barbecue. The Barbecue Ninja, Craig Verhaga, with Royal Oak. A lot of mentorship, lots of coaching, and just pointing me to the path where I need to be. Justin West and Cody Allenbar. Those they all just took me under in the barbecue world and showed me the ropes. And then I started running. So
I love it. Then you started running. James Dodson, Justin West, Cody Allenbar, and Craig Verhaga. How do you say it? Verhaga.
Yeah.
Verhaga?
Verhaga? Not. It's the ninja.
You don't even know?
The ninja.
You're saying it with such
It's the ninja. We always say ninja. Ninja.
Yeah, he is the barbecue ninja.
You just got to yell, ninja. And there he shows up.
Justin West is a solid dude. I love that dude. And Cody Allenbar, another good dude. Another good dude. Probably about 3 feet in height difference between those two, your last 2 on the mountain. But he's the same height on the mountain.
He's on the stage. He's right up there. You know, when he gets up on that stage, he's just as high.
He's badass.
So, he really walks a lot.
Yes,
he walks a lot.
I do like that guy. He's a super good guy. Great cook. Yeah, he's fun. He's fun to be around. All right. Almost on the mountain in the gift shop. Who's this person? Cool bobblehead.
Ooh, man. The gift shop one. That's a tough one. You know, somebody I look up to a lot is Bill Purvis. I love the food he puts out, and I'm gonna say him.
All right. That's a cool bobblehead.
Yep. Chicken fry.
Yeah.
Chicken fry.
A Bill bobblehead. That'd be awesome. That would be awesome. All right. This is the part here. It might upset some people. This is your barbecue homie, man. This is the one. Who's that one person? Not homies. Barbecue homie. Who's your barbecue homie? That one person that you call all the time. You talk barbecue. You want to be around. You want to set up next to at a contest. Who's this person?
Oh, that's James Dodson, hands down.
All right.
We send each other videos all the time and get each other stoked up before every comp. And then after the comps, we call each other and we give each other a rundown on what we did right, what we did wrong, and what we thought we did. And just we can break down our whole cooks together a lot. And I think that's a important factor to success.
Yeah, bouncing ideas off each other, talking shop basically is what it sounds like y'all do all the time. Can we get Caesar's
absolutely
drink of choice? Absolutely. It's Fireball. He loves kicking those things in little bottles at people. You know some Texas barbecuers quite a bit.
I love Texas barbecue.
We'll do your gumball machine real quick, and I'll have that question for you. Gumball machine's kind of like the gift shop, almost your barbecue homie. If James don't answer, who you calling next?
Justin
right.
West.
Justin West.
He's always up early. He's up early like I am in the morning. So I know I can shoot him a message early about 4 a.m. He's up and he'll answer the phone. So
the hell are y'all doing up at 4 a.m?
Well, I work, and so I get up at 3:30 actually in the morning.
Holy shit.
I'm staying up late for you. I'm already past my bedtime. Oh, it's fine.
Up, bro. I love it. Okay.
I'm good.
How about south of Dallas, Texas? Have you? I know you've done Houston, obviously, but you said you did a couple CBAs. Which CBAs did you do out there, down here?
Oh, Paris, Texas. Actually, it was close. I tried to stay like 4 hours from Oklahoma City.
Paris
so
is
South Dallas,
20 minutes inside of Texas.
I know, but it made the 3 hours because you got Indian Nation, so it's still 3 hours to Paris.
This is true. This is true. And what was the other one you did?
There was both at Paris. Was both of the CBAs I've done.
Love it.
So they're just not a lot up here. So we do a lot of outlaws in that Dallas area.
Mm-hmm.
And I was wanting to go to the Watermelon Festival. Work's been kicking my butt lately. I didn't get away, but they had those watermelon belt buckles, and I was like, I want one of those.
So didn't work out in the cards this year, but maybe I got one coming. I told Dustin I want it in 22, so I was like, I want a watermelon buckle. That'd be nice.
They had awesome trophies. I saw them. They were cool. I love cooking for cool trophies.
Yeah, that's important. Trophies, cause, of course, money always helps out. That's always fun.
Money.
Are you going
money
to the shed?
Trophies.
You're going to the shed event?
Yes, absolutely. I think I'm teaching a class down there too for some kids. Jody wrote me into, so we'll be doing that. I sell classes too online, so with my ribs and do all that at twistedoliverbbq.com. I'll do a plug right there for that.
100%. This is what we're here for, man. Ty will put that on there. twistedoliverbbq.com. All right. I think we are ready to rate some boxes. Ty's going to put a box up on the screen. Poker face. Don't really react to it. And then we're going to let the Gooder Gang chime in. And then once they do, then you and I will rate what we think is it. And it's on a CBA scale. So 10 is excellent. 9 is very good.
I like it.
8 is fair. 7 is poor. And personal. And if you give an 8 or 7, let us know why. I'm talking to you, Gooder Gang. If you give an 8 or 7, please let us know why. Okay. Let's do this, Ty. Ty's going to play some music. Ooh, that's some new music there, Ty. There we go. All righty. Got us a chicken box. Greg Mitchell says, take his class. It will up your game. I love it. All right, Gooder Gang, do your thing. Let's get in here. Pretty quick. We got Bob. Bobby's got to get to sleep on these things. Smoking and toasting with a big 10. Brenlin still watching 9. ZZ Top Fan 9. Lance 10. Twisted D. Donnie in the house 10. Rozicki with a 10. Steven, you were there. I didn't see you this weekend. Nicho 10. Sam Merritt 10. All right. Pretty much 10s, couple 9s mixed in here. Dirk, you could have stayed on and rated them with a 9. I'll let you go first, Mr. Bobby. What you think about this one?
Man, I would have liked to seen that garnish pushed in a little bit on the left-hand side, pushed in more. But the meat-wise, it's gorgeous. It's a 10 all day long. 10.
Yeah, I like the uniformity. I like the bulbs on the front, bulbs at the rear, legs in the center here. That doesn't take my eye away from what I'm looking at here. That's a 10. That is a 10 for me. That's a good-looking box.
Yeah.
All right. Next one, please. long legs up from viscosity. Nice viscosity. Hatch is watching. Okay, let me get our ugly faces out of this way. We're going to do that right there. We're going to do that right there. All right, I do have some comments on this one. I'll go last again on this chicken. But Gooder Gang, do your thing. Go ahead. Go ahead and do your thing. Viscosity is a thing. We'll talk some rib strategies. You know, I kind of mentioned it to you earlier. Are you going
I've got a lot of strategies.
Are you going Texas tender, or are you trying to get that bite through a little bite there in here? We're seeing a lot of nines. 9, 8.
Just under
Cecilia.
Texas tender.
Just under 9. Brenlin 9. Hashtag no wingtip. Yeah, team no wingtip is me. 8. Either fill it up or just run a half. That's some good commenting after giving it an 8. 9, 9, 8, 9. Too many wings. Oh my God. Get out of here. Sizable, whatever your name is. All right. Lone Star Licious 8. Too much foil showing. What do you think, Bobby? Bobby likes pretty boxes.
You know, I do. I like pretty boxes. The chicken looks like it's well cooked, but I wanted a full box. I am a big full box guy. Yep. There's too much empty space in that box.
Yep.
I would have had that chicken pushed up front so that I could get to that breast. I then filled the legs up around it. If I didn't have enough legs to put, or enough wings to put in there, I'm at an 8. I don't love it, but I don't hate it.
Yeah. The viscosity is great. When I say about that, I'm talking about like a baked in chicken. This is pretty much there on that. I'd like to see more bass boat, and I'd like to see some more seasoning kind of shine through that sauce. Bobby mentioned the same thing I was going to mention. Push that chicken up towards the front. I don't want to see foil all over this box. There's too much spacing in between the wings and the chicken. Bunch that up. If you're going to leave foil, leave it on the outer edges of it, not inside the appearance or what you're trying to present here. Yeah, I'm with you. I'm going to give it an 8.
When the judges pick the boxes up,
great planning
to go somewhere else, like to the next table, the heavier boxes impress them. Like it's a heavy. They're like, yeah, let's go.
I know they do a good job of holding the boxes and presenting them, but there's all that space in there. It could shift a little bit, right? You know, and we know this isn't done after that. We know this is done. This is the way they presented it because they're going to take a picture here. So, do I like my wingtip? No. I know this is another one. This doesn't bother me. I like to see the full breast here, but yeah, I just want to see a fuller box. All right, next. Great color, a little more bass boat. Yeah, I agree on that one. Got us a pork box, ladies and gentlemen. Do you like your tip? I love my tip. Tip, but no wing tips. No wing tip. Dirk Mullins still checking in with an 8. Greg Mitchell, 8. Too busy. That was on the chicken, I believe he's talking about. So here we go. 8. Brenlin, not enough sauce. Look at her. Good advice. Chris Hatcher looks dry. 8. Brian Fox, I'm still chewing. Look at this. 7. Chase Vinson, I'll tell you later. Barbecue. That's his team name. 8. Craig Scoggins. What's up, Craig? 8. Little Gringo. That is a certified master judge. 8. Too much. Cecilia Meeks. 8. A lot of 8s in here. Looking like an 8. Anthony Montez. Samantha Cherry. 9. Justin. 8. Not enough sauce. I'll go first here. I am agreeing with the Gooder Gang here. 8. I do want to see, if you're going to put chunks in a box, I want to see some end pieces, some bark on these things, and I want to see more sauce. Everything could use more sauce in a pork box to me. The monies by itself are okay. Everything around it needs some more sauce. So even the monies need sauce, in my opinion. I'm going to give this an 8. Presentation doesn't look bad, though. I like the diagonal look in the chunks. Go ahead, Bobby.
It's so dry. Like, I mean, just sauce. You could have hit it with some duck fat to glossing it up and made it look shiny and wet, it's an 8. Like it just looks dry. Sauce goes a long ways.
It does. It does. All right, that's we're pretty much going with the Gooder Gang on there. 2 8s from the panel tonight. Next box, please, Ty. I'm loving all these chicken boxes tonight, but we're talking ribs. We got anybody send a rib box in here?
Oh, I got the ribs coming.
All right, there he is right there. All right, Chase 10, Daddy Dutch 8, Little Gringo 10, Craig 9, Lone Star 10, Brenlin 9, Brian Fox, Great Foil 9. I agree, I did notice that. 9, Smoking and Toasting, Jimenez 10, Twisted D 9, Hatcher Pretty 10. I'll let you go last here. I will tackle this chicken first. I'm seeing a wingtip, and it is in the.
There's a tip.
It's in the little crease where the breast and the thigh meet here, but it's still pretty prominent on this chicken for me. But the foil looks good. I'm a borderline 10, but I'm gonna give it a 9. I think some people disagree with me. People disagree with me. Cut that wingtip off, and you'll see all of the breast there, and see how it kind of takes off the sauce there. It's more white there. It doesn't get the same full sauce look on there. We'll give it a 9. Go ahead.
Mm-hmm. I would have cut the tip off too, but I don't see anything wrong with it. Like it looks like a good looking bird. I like darker barbecue. I think it judges better. I'm a 10.
Yeah, it's a high 9, but it's still a 9. 10 for Bobby, 9 for me. Team walks.
I want to eat it, so I want to eat it.
Viscosity's good too. A little glossy, but it still looks good. All right, next. There we go. There we go. I'll go first. We'll let the Gooder Gang chime in here. Long bones. That's what she said. 9, Chase. 9. Center of the ribs. 8, bone end. Got a little dark. Wow, 8, Little Gringo. 10 looks amazing. Too dark, not lined up, long bones. Oh, he gave it a 9. Is that a Bobby box?
That a Bobby box?
8, 9,
no, not mine.
9, 10, 9. 9, Dirk. The Rib Cook-Off Association founder gave this rib a 9. Justin Payne, 10, 9. I don't like the blackness. All right, 10. All right, I said I'd go first here. I can't tell if we're just seeing it at a bad angle or if they shifted that first rack down. But they've got 5 bones on the back end, 4 bones in the center. So maybe they did it to align here. Color to me is fine. I love the color. I love this mahogany. I see some bass bone could use a little more. I like the toenails on the top. I'm gonna give it a 10 though. I bet this scored very well. I'll give this a 10. I do see some room for improvement, but I'll give it a 10. Go ahead, Bobby.
I'm gonna give it a 9. I don't like the bones. They aren't cleaned off. They're so long. It's gonna have the cartilage on the bottom of it. You don't know where those judges are going to eat from. That worries me. But I like the dark color a lot, so it's a 9 for me.
When you say they're not cleaned off, what do you mean?
So the tips of the bones, they're all red. You can clean those tips off; they're white, and it pops. You have contrast.
Okay, yeah, they sauced the deal. 9.
They sauced the whole thing.
No, I think that's. I don't see a blood spot there. What about the color here? You liking this color?
I love dark ribs. I turn in dark ribs. I like it. I'm a dark rib guy.
Yeah, I love the color on this here. Even the bass bone looks good. I could use a little more. Mine do have a little more on that, but they don't always hit. All right, next.
I would have.
Go ahead. You would have what?
I would have straightened them up more. They just weren't straight.
Yeah.
Like you're from the left to the right. Your first note 1 and 2. They're right, but 3 and 4, they got a big angle. They're not leveled up. If you would have leveled them up with the spatula and then put them in your box, it would have presented a lot better.
I think I was scoring with my stomach because I bet these taste great. I bet this is a good. I bet this is a good eaten rib. So I gave it the benefit. I gave it a 10. All right, next. Well, if you like dark ribs, do we have
I do like dark ribs
for you? Okay, Gooder Gang, do your thing. The Gooder Gang is taking time. And Little Gringo 9. Oh, Gringo gave that last box. It's 8. Chase Vincent 10. Craig Scoggins 10. Brenlin 8. I really don't like a lot of sauce, but they look good. 8. I'll tell you what, guys. Our kids Cure is giving some really good reasoning behind her scores. I like it. Good job, Brenlin. 9, Rosinki. 8, 7, 10. Bones gets a 9, either sauce or blood spot on the rib. 10 Bones. What? Gets a 9. Okay. 9, 9, 10 from Dirk. 9. So I'm opposite on this one here, my guys. 9, Gorgeous Nails. Maybe a tad saucy. All right. Go ahead, Rib Champ. Bobby O.
All right. So I like the color a lot. I like a dark rib. I think the public judging likes a dark rib too. I would have leveled them up, all the bones flat across. I don't like them all crooked. I'm a 9.
Yeah,
I'm a 9. I like the bones are cleaned off because that pops. You can see it. You got contrast, but it's not boxed well.
Yeah, there's 5 and 5, but yeah, the ones they're wider on top, so they're kind of rolling off that one end on the right. That one on the right is falling off compared to the others. The color looks good. To me, they look a little splotchy or not. I can't give it a 10. I don't love it. It doesn't scream 10 to me. I'm going to give it a 9. But again, I bet this is a good box. Probably scored well.
But if it's general public scoring, okay, and these judges that's what their husband cooks. That's what they're used to eating at home. So if it looks like that and it tastes amazing, it's going to score better. I like it.
Okay. Would you give it a 10? You gave it a 10, right? Oh, you gave it a 9.
I'm a 9. It's just not boxed right. I would have boxed it better.
Yeah. Are you? Dirk said minimum of 6 bones. What are you striving for? You striving to fill this box like this?
Oh, I have. I like 8 and 8. I shoot for 8 and 8.
How many?
4 and 4, so 8.
How many ribs are you cooking at an event?
3 racks.
3 racks.
3 racks of spares, 4 babies. So.
Nice. All right. Next box. Producer Ty. We got the ribs coming in now. We'll let the Gooder Gang chime in here. I'll let you go first on this one too, Bobby. 7 don't like the color.
So the finished rub on top has
8,
not melted in the food. So
8, not a fan of the dust. 9, 8, past the floor. 8, that's a lot of sauce. 8, too thick of sauce. 9, Jimenez. I bet Steve, you going to the shed? Steve Jimenez. 8, saucy. 8 from Dirk. Samantha, 8. Montez, 8. Mitchell, 10. All right. It's Mitchell's box. 8. No, I'm kidding. I don't know whose box it is. Heavy on the sauce. Okay. Go ahead, Bub.
Yeah, I'm an 8. Like the ribs aren't cut straight. They're that number 4 rib. It's all crooked. Just your knife work is just bad, and the finish powder on it isn't melted in, so it's an 8. Yeah,
I personally don't mind
it's
the
an 8.
finished dust on it, but I don't like the colors. Those toenails are definitely painted. They're there. I think they're camouflaged. I can't give it a 10.
I don't see them
because they're the same color as everything else. Line up that bottom rack, cut them straight, and then sauce them. You're gonna get a better presentable rib box on the bottom. Same for the top. Those are kind of going at an angle as well. They're not straight. I'm gonna give this an 8, and I would be licking sauce off my face quite a bit after trying this rib. 8 for me as well. They had a pedicure. No, they were sauce driven off of them in the box. Yeah, those nails, they're there. They're just painted. All right, next. Oh yeah, look at all the sauce on the side. That's what he's talking about. I'll go first after the Gooder Gang chimes in. I know this is not a Space Otters box. I like that Gooder Gang logo. That's pretty good. All right, 10 Little Gringo. 10 Smoking and Toasting. 9 ZZ Top Fan. Chase Vincent, 8. Explain yourself, Chase Vincent. Steve Jimenez, 10. Sam Demerit, 10. Brian Fox, hashtag no wingtip, an 8. Brian, if you went into a judge's room and scored this an 8 because of no wingtip, please don't ever judge. 9. Dirk, 10. Robert Shadle, El Paso bound this weekend. Good job, Robert. Twisted D, 9. That girl thick. 10. David Johnson, Rozicki, 9. Samantha Cherry, 9. 8. Jay, same goes for you, my man. Needs a wingtip. Sexy. All right. I'm going to tell you everything I love about this box. That is a full ass bird. That chicken breast is nice and plump. They did plump the shit out of this bird. Excuse me. We got some youngsters watching. We did pump the bird up very well. There is perfect definition. You can see that big full breast. You can see the big plumpy thighs as well. The wingtip is not there, obviously, but it's also back. You can see that entire breast here. This viscosity is perfect. I see Bass Bowden. This is a 10 all day. That is a damn good looking bird. And I know birds. That is a beautiful bird. Go ahead, Bobby.
I don't know, man. I just think it's shaped weird. It looks like it's smashed. It looks. I like the sauce. I like the texture on it. I'm a 9. It just. I think they could have. I don't know. It's just. The whole thing's shaped weird.
That's definitely.
It looks like it's.
You know where the breast and you know where the leg and the thigh are.
It is.
You want
like I am.
Because we get some that are just plump the entire through, and
yeah,
those don't look
it's just
good.
Different looking.
Yeah,
it's different. I haven't seen, like I don't know if it. I don't know. That bird is it's just shaped weird. Like the wings on the back of it, not on the middle of it. I don't know. It is. It's weird. I'm sorry. It's a 9.
9 for him. 10 for me. The crease needs a wingtip in it. Lone Star Alicia says left front no sauce. That's there. It's just not shining. All right. Yeah, all the best shape. See, I like the shape of this. To me, it says bird. Big ass plumpy breast. Big ass Lumpy thigh and leg.
It's a big one.
Yeah, all right.
It's
Next
a big
box.
one.
This person took this picture in the dark.
That's a photography class would have went a long ways.
I agree, Hatcher. Was that yours, Hatcher? That was beautiful. Whoever chicken that was can claim it. That was a beautiful, beautiful box.
Stay out of the judging room.
9 ZZ Top fan. Chase Vincent 9.
That's why I'm a cook.
The green is throwing me off. 8, 10, 10. Just no explanation needed. Okay. 9. Need to be centered. 9 needs some better lighting. Yes. Oh, that was Hatch's box. That was Hatch's chicken. That's a beautiful bird, bro. Beautiful bird. Brendan looks amazing. 8. All right, 8. They're all cut different. Steve Jimenez 9. So I'm seeing a lot of 8s and 9s here. I like the bottom of these ribs are all even. They cut them. It's not setting as well as I would like to present a chicken. A rib here. It's hard to see. It is kind of dark here. I do see some bass potent. I will give, the green I think is just the angle of the photo that it's taken. I'm sure it was centered. I'll give it a 9. I can't give this a 10 for me. Go ahead.
Yeah, they're not cut straight. That number 2 rib's got a pretty light spot in the middle of it. That might be photography. I don't know. I'm a 9. I'm just a 9.
All righty.
Yeah.
Tie with that next box, please, sir.
Knife work goes a long ways.
Yes, I agree with you, my man. Another rib box. Do your thing, Gooder Gang. I like the rib boxes tonight. We are talking ribs tonight. That was really great with Dirk and Jody from the Rib Cook-Off Association. Great people.
They're if you ever get to hang out with them, have a beer with Dirk. Jody won't drink, but have a good time with them. Like they'll sit down with you and visit, and you'll really enjoy it.
I definitely will. That's something I want to do. Ugh.
And Dirk's cooked so long, I think he invented fire. So
him and Roddy, they've been talking.
Yeah.
All right, Gooder Gang is chiming in here. Let me get to those scores really quickly. All right, here we go. Right, 8. Where's the rubs? I see sauce. 9 Minotis. He's a top fan. 8. Too dark. Too much sauce. Cecilia Meeks. 8. Sam 8. Go ahead, my man. What are you thinking here?
Man, I don't even see the bone tips. I like seeing bone tips. I want them to know it's a rib. And it's just, I like dark ribs, but those are really dark. 8.5, okay. I mean, it's that in between 8 and 9. Honestly,
we don't do have.
Well, it's a 9 then. I'll give it on the side of a judge, on the side of a cook, but it's a.
You know where
it's barely a 9.
My eyes immediately went to the foil, and I tell every time that they do that, do not distract myself or a judge's eyes with bad foil work. That is the most simplest thing you can do. You can drop that in there, make it clean. It is wrinkly. It is drawing attention from the rib here. It looks like they were just placed in foil and dropped in this box here. It's a little dark for me, a little saucy for me. Yeah, it's an 8 for me on that box right there. Oh wait, what's Ty doing? Here we go. All right. Maybe the barbecue bash should be a CBA RCOA combined event. Well, Colin, maybe you can.
Let's go.
All right, 10. Hashtag Bass Boat 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. Despite the picture. Yeah, it's a different angle here. Little Gringo 9. 10 Jimenez 10, 9, 10 Dodson, excuse me. 10 looks really good. You can see the tip and perfect amount of sauce. 9, almost 10 seeing the side. Gorgeous color. Greg Mitchell 10, Twisted D 9, Dirk Mullins, Rib Cook-Off Association 10, David Johnson 10. I'll let you go first, Mr. Bobby Oliver.
10. It's a 10.
You like that? You like that?
I think those are awesome.
Mr.
Those are
Keen-
awesome. I would turn those in any day.
9.
Any day. Those are money.
That was 4th.
You're going to walk.
This year.
That's a walk-in box.
That's mine.
That's a walk-in box right there.
That was 4th at the American Royal this past year.
Yeah. Walk-in box.
10.
10. I wish I'd have taken a straight up box picture on this one, but yeah, little even. Yeah, that's what that's what I talk about when I say bass boating. I like the and viscosity. To me, the sauce is right. I hit all my marks on there. That was a good rip. Fourth at the Royal. Almost got on stage. So, all right.
There you go.
Do we have any more, Ty? Yes, we do. Let me pull that one down. You might like the plumpiness of this bird. Maybe you don't. I don't know. I don't want to. Rob's box. Highest I can go is a 9. Fair. This is not my box. That was. So were those your legs? Was there legs in that picture? Oh, no.
The first picture was legs.
No, they were not my legs. No, they were not my legs. No, that's, yeah. 9's easy.
I didn't get to sneak in a box. That's not fair.
Send it to Ty. 9.
I'll have to.
If you want to share a rib box, send it to Ty right now, please. And
I'm on my phone when I'm talking to you. I can't.
Okay. Never mind. We'll get it for next week. 8. What did I say? Leave the wings out. Yeah. Okay. I'm agreeing here. 9. Not enough sauce. 8. Jesus. 8. Samantha Cherry 9. Dirk 9. All right. We're getting close to 10 o'clock. We're going to wrap this up here. 9. It was a 10, but the Nuggets threw me off. The Nuggies. 8. All right. And we got to get Bobby. We got to get Bobby to sleep. He's got to work at 3 in the morning.
Oh, I'm good.
For an outlaw event,
I'm a trooper.
What time are you waking up for an outlaw event?
6 a.m.
Okay. All right. Here we go. You go first on this one, please. We want a Bobby box.
Yeah, I'll send you one, but I didn't. All
right. Well,
it
just score this.
It looks good.
And come back.
It's got good color.
Yeah.
Okay. It's got good color.
Thanks for watching.
I'll give it a 10. I don't mind it. I'll give it a 10. I want it. I want to eat it.
All right. I'm going to give this.
That's a 10.
I'm going to give this a 9. The bird looks great. Are those slices? I can't even tell. Are they wings? It's hard to see. and they're not the same sauce as the other, so it's throwing me off. It looks like
True.
It looks completely different here. That's a 9 for me. What do you like? You didn't like the definition of that other box of the other chicken. What do you think of this chicken here? Same thing.
The leg thigh is weird. It's like it's pushed backwards and not. The legs aren't folded up. Like I don't know.
All right,
it's not my favorite, but I want to eat it.
We got just a couple more minutes before we get Bobby out of here. Bobby, can you log off? Not log off, but can you send him a picture real quick? And Ty will put one more box on, and then we'll have a Bobby box to end the show here. Ty, we got one more in here that we can do, or was that with our last one?
No, I got another one. Hold on one second.
We'll do one more while Bobby is sending you his Bobby box. But before we do that, shout out to Jody and Dirk for coming on the show tonight. That was wonderful to meet them. That was wonderful information. I don't know about all you guys and gals, but I am excited to try out a Rib Cook-Off Association event. And I'll be definitely doing one of those for sure. I think they got a great thing going, and I'm excited to jump in with them and get it in and do a contest. That'd be great. All right, there's the chicken box. Let's go do your thing, guys, and we will. I need a caps in the link. Yeah, real quick, these caps are. This was a sample cap. Ty's got one behind his desk as well, but these were samples. I've got more coming. I don't know about the 5-panel. They're going to be 5-panel or the other. Nicho, I did get your message, and I will message you after the show, my man. Cecilia 10. Okay, let's go back to that bird. While we await. Next box says Brian Fox. 8. That is a spotted chicken. 8. Cecilia. 9. ZZ Top Fan. 10. Lone Star. Delicious Jimenez. 10. Spotted seasoning ran off. Yeah, I'm not a fan of this one. Not because of the wingtip. I will not judge a wingtip if it's on or off. It doesn't. But when they get in the way of the breast, like this one does, it bothers me. But this breast is so small compared to the rest of the bird. I just don't like it. I'll read that in just a second, Ty. But for this bird, I don't love it. I'm sorry. The foil is also kind of not clean here. I'm going to give it an 8. Greg Mitchell, first time watching your show, and it won't be the last. You have a new fan. Thank you very much. I came to hear Dirk, Jody, and Bobby. They are all my mentors, and this is only my second comp season. Well, Greg, I say it all the time. Shut up and listen. You will learn something, especially during this Rate My Box segment. You'll learn what we're looking for, what we're not looking for. And thanks for being a part of the show, man. You're now official Gooder Gang member, my man. All right. Yeah, the bird was small. All right, we're waiting for Bobby's. Did Bobby send it to you yet, Ty?
No, I don't have it yet.
All right.
Send it to Martin Ty Cobb, Bobby.
Martin Ty Cobb. Stay in here, Ty. What'd you think of the show tonight, Ty?
It's always good. I was going to say congratulations on getting to 1,000 on YouTube. That's awesome.
That's a long time coming. Thank you guys and gals for that. Happy birthday, Ty, the big 50. Thanks for spending it here on the show tonight.
I absolutely love doing it, and I love what he's talking about with the kids' mentorship. I mean, like in every sanctioning body, you got to bring in the next generation of cookers, and it seems like what they're doing over there is great. It's just like what they talked about with him is what I talk about with you. That's why you're on my Mount Rushmore, is the way you help the next generation, whether it be a brand new cook, the young guys that are having the youth movement, the 20s and 30-year-olds, or if it's the kids themselves doing the teenagers and, Carly and everybody, all the kids in high school kicking ass here in Texas. I love it. So every time I get a new story, I love it.
Yeah, we had 36 kids at the Watermelon Festival cooking. It was awesome. And I interviewed each and every single one of them. It was pretty
Holy cow. Okay. I got a picture.
All right. We got a picture from well, let's get him in here real quick. Bobby, log back in.
Go ahead, bring him in.
Oh, he's in.
I'm backstage.
He's here. He's backstage, and we got.
There you go.
While he's getting that ready, Bobby. Oh, never mind. I think He's getting it ready right now. Thanks for doing what you did, man, and thanks for coming on the show tonight. It's been really cool.
Dude, it's been so much fun. I've had a blast.
I love it. Oh, viscosity, baby. Here we go. Already got a 7. You already got a 7, Bobby.
Ah!
he put it up there before it came up. I will judge this box after the Gooder Gang does.
Give it to me.
After the Gooder Gang does. Send it. Yeah, I would send this all day long. Chase Vincent with a big 10. Smoking and Toasting, 10. Brian Fox, the ribs have teeth, but a solid 10. They got toenails, bro. That's what we want, bro. 9, James Minotti. What don't you like about it?
So the rib cook-off, they pick up the rib.
Yeah,
6!
Okay. He said he's kidding. 10. Luke Short. Shut up and listen. Words to live by for a newer comp cook. Yes, absolutely, Daddy Dutch. 9, Cecilia. Dirk, 10. Dang it, man, 10. I've browbeat at least 100. Yes, you have. Thank you, ZZ Top Fan. I appreciate you. Great job, Bobby. 16 kids at Temple with 39 adult teams. Twisted D, thank you very much. Yeah, so that means we had 50 plus kids cooking this weekend in CBA. 10, Smoking and Toasting. I see that second bone on the bottom left, but still a 10. Yeah, it looks like a toothpick. Looks like a popsicle, meat popsicle. All right, how many different racks did you pull these 8 bones from? Little Gringo question.
I don't remember. That was a few weeks ago.
Definitely more.
I cooked 3 racks.
Yeah.
Oh well, I cooked 3 racks, and I don't know what I took. I try to get 2 bones from each rack, at least.
Colin, are those the ribs that I beat in Blanchard? He's laughing. Beautiful racks, Robbie.
Nope.
Bobby. Okay. I love the viscosity. It's not overly sauced. It's not under-sauced. I love the toenails that I can see. I see what you mean by you wash them off or you clean them up. Those are some thick slices. So are those Hollywood cut? Probably not, because you're only cooking 3.
Absolutely.
Oh, they are Hollywood cut. All right. I like it.
I think that box is. I don't remember.
Those.
Yeah, that one is.
Yeah, those are definitely thick ones here.
Those are thick ones.
So, Bobby, you've been an admirable co-host. Very nice. That's a great compliment from ZZ Top Fan. He watches all the time every week. Yeah, these are 10 for me all day long. I love everything about the box, other than that top right kind of poking up a little bit. That's especially on your shoulder right there. But I'm not going to ding it. That's a 10 all day long from me. And the Gooder Gang kind of checks it with, there was some 8s. How many? Not an 8. There was some 9s. That was your lowest score, I think. No, 9, I think.
I got a 6. I saw it. Fighting
beautiful
6.
Looking box, bro. That is a beautiful box. I would turn that in any organization that I'm cooking in all day long. That is a great one. Well, thanks again to Jody and Dirk.
As a first place box.
First place. Granted. Bobby, before you get out of here, man, anybody you want to give a shout out to before we get you out of here, my man? $1,000.
Hey, I can teach you how to cook ribs like me at twistedoliverbbq.com. I've got some amazing sponsors: Royal Oak, Hasty Bake, Victorinox Knives, and Wickers.
Beautiful. And they can find you on your website. Ty posted that earlier, twistedoliverbbq.com. What's up next? What's
Absolutely
on the agenda for you? Continue kicking ass.
Man, we got the shed.
Yeah. Maybe you'll see
the shed's right around the corner. That's the next big one. Come on.
Yeah,
it'll be fun.
I had a blast the last time I did a shed event, and I know he's going to put on.
I think it's only like 6 hours from y'all. So
yeah, it's 5.5. 5.5. And
that's like halfway.
Me and my wife, we get settled in. That's a nice, not limit. We go to the Royal each and every year, but 5.5 to 6 hours is not bad. It's not crazy. But man, you've been a great guest tonight and a co-host. Thank you very much, man. That's it's been a pleasure.
Thank you. I had a blast
having you on tonight.
I've wanted to be here for a while. Thank you very much.
Wonderful. Well, thank you, Bobby. I'm going to drop you down. Just stick 1 second. I'm going to say something to you at the end of this thing. But there he is, Mr. Bobby
Absolutely.
Oliver, Twisted Oliver Barbecue. Ty will drop you down, and I'll be in there in just a second. Thanks to each and every one of y'all. We hit 1,000 subscribers, everybody. Thank you very much. Ty, get in here real quick.
Yeah,
Great
man.
show. Thank you very much for doing what you do behind the scenes, and happy birthday. Happy 50th birthday. You were a gentleman and a scholar. Thanks for spending your 50th with us, and we have to go to lunch, and I owe you this time for a birthday lunch. That would be awesome. But thank you very much, Ty. I appreciate you. Next week we'll be on again at 8 o'clock on this same bat channel. But I appreciate each and every one of y'all for getting us to 1,000 again. The Texas Hill Country event is coming up next week. There'll be more posting about that this whole weekend. We'll post the flyer back out there, but I don't know how many spots are open. So, but if you're still interested in doing that, you better get on it tomorrow and fill those spots. It's going to be a great event, great weekend for a wonderful cause and people. All right. That's it for tonight. My name is Robert Rocha. We'll see you next Wednesday at 8 o'clock. Thanks for all the new people watching. Appreciate you guys and gals, and we'll see you again next week, 8 o'clock. Close us out, Case.
Good night to all of you wonderful people in Barbecue Nation, you too, California.